Here we go! Ladies and gentlemen, Dusty Kratz!
How's it going, everybody? Man, this is episode 50. 50. I am your host for Aural Fixation, Delicious. And wow, we've had quite the run. We're almost to our 1 year mark, which will mark a little pause, a little season finale, if you will. But, feeling hashtag blessed.
It's going to be a huge season finale. You kidding me? Huge! Huge!
How's it going, Dave?
It's great. How are you?
I'm good. How was vacation-ish?
It's great. I'm still there. I'm still on vacation. I'm home, but still on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Island life. I was not on an island.
Yeah, man. Speaking of vacation,
you look very post vacation.
Thanks.
Got that glow on you.
Yeah, it's called sunburn on
I heard it was a scorcher of a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's a squatcha.
I just thought it was a very specific filter that you had put on for tonight.
It's like
Graduated red near the top.
Today.
Yeah.
Just a little here, a little touch there and there.
We need to talk about last week, but we can't give away what happened last week. We just need to let everyone know that it happened.
Yep.
If you were there, clearly it happened.
It was a great time.
Everyone in the virtual world will eventually be able to see it, but not yet. It was an amazing time. Oh my God.
Yes. A little warm, but amazing. And I got a cake. You guys got me a cake, and I was very touched by that. I literally I ate most of it and then had to throw the rest away yesterday, but it was delicious and very appreciated.
Yeah,
Taylor's the brainchild of that one. Thank you, Taylor.
Yeah,
Mhm.
of course. Well, you gotta do it's a little things you do for people you care about,
True.
It was a good moment of gravity because, there was a little stress building up to the show for a while. And
Yeah.
it was a good moment for everyone to just kind of, recenter. This is fun. Remember? And we're going to make a really good show.
Let's all remember why we're here.
The live show banner.
To celebrate my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to do the live show.
Y'all want to hear a good story about a Curb Your Enthusiasm moment that happened to me last week?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll make it very quick, I promise. So my husband and I are in an open relationship, an open marriage with certain rules. So there's this girl I've had a crush on for like 2 months. And she's a server at the place to do trivia on Tuesdays. And she and I, hugs linger, eyes held just a little too long with just the right kind of smile. And I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to tell her how I feel. I'm going to see what's on. And so I was pumping myself up last Tuesday. Scott was pumping me up last Tuesday. And we were like, hey, we're going to go to Crown and Anchor afterwards. Do you want to come with us? And she was like, yeah, this guy I've been on a couple dates with has just texted me and I'll see if he wants to go. And I'm thinking, it's totally fine. I can still tell my feelings. And she comes back and she's like, hey, do y'all know, and I won't say their name, but it's a good friend of ours. Both mine and Scott's. And we were like, oh yeah, he should totally come. And she walks away and Scott looks me dead in the eye. Yes. She walks away, Scott looks me dead in the eye and goes,
Perfect. Too perfect.
I did still tell her how I felt, and her feelings were reciprocated. So to be continued on that front, I guess.
It's not over.
Not over.
Yeah.
There's a lot of entertaining future endeavors, I think, with y'all's hangouts to be, had probably.
As Dusty said, real quick, we need to say that we are, including tonight, 3 episodes away from the end of the season.
Yep.
And what that means. So we had our live show last week. That was kind of like the side project, if you will. But the week before, our leader tonight, Wes, won. So if Wes wins tonight and next week, he makes the champions round.
No pressure whatsoever.
No pressure
But
whatsoever.
he's the world's only last hope to become a...
I'm going to be surprised if he turns his camera on when it's time. No.
Yeah. The terror, sheer terror of the moment.
Now, also, our chat players, whoever leads by the end of tonight's episode, gets to be on the show next week.
I didn't even know that.
Speaking
How
of
about that?
Real reaction right here.
So John, if I don't know if you want to pull him up or not, but John Burke is 2 points away from actually claiming it outright with 10. Daniel's close. I don't see Daniel in the chat right now, but if he were to come, how many points does he need to surpass John? Is it even possible?
Daniel is at 6 points. So if he gets all three, he surpasses John Burke.
All right. Hopefully he shows up, makes it a game. But if not, John, yeah, we'll see you soon.
Nice. We'll have a good show, y'all.
Yeah, it's
getting exciting.
It's gonna be great.
It's heating up.
It's heating up, and
It's gonna be really damn great.
so many potential scenarios.
I love it. All right. Good to see everyone. Nice little, that's our weekly check-in. We do it for you, but we do it for us as well. It's good to catch up. So yeah, we already went over our in-chat players, but just so you know how it works, and as a reminder to those who have been playing, be the first to answer the in-chat trivia question in under 10 seconds, and you get 1 point. And like Dave said, if you're on top by the end of this, John, you just automatically get to come on. Daniel, if you get 3, then you get to do that. Dominic, best you could do is tie, to which maybe we can have some fun with that. Maybe on socials or something. We'll figure that out. So good luck, everybody. Let's have some fun with that. And without further ado, let's meet our players for tonight. First, we have our previous week's winner, previous week being week before last. He is the guitarist for the band Billy the Poet and a photographer for Greater Denver's The Music Room. Let's welcome back our last great white hope, Mr. Wes Robinson. Come on down. What's up, man?
Oh, hi, how's it going?
Good. Yeah, a little bit of a deer in the headlights look there. You all right?
I'm just happy to be here.
Okay, good. Excellent. You excited? You pumped?
Yeah, absolutely.
You had like a whole extra week to prepare. Did you do anything exciting?
I studied pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, just studied. Had books.
Just whatever you could find.
Yeah.
Old copies of Billboard and Rolling Stone.
Yeah, no, not a lot's changed.
Hey, what's on your shirt?
This is a real deep cut from Parks and Rec, the television show. It's a requiem for a Tuesday morning. It's probably about a 3-minute bit in one single episode. My wife got it for me. I don't know where she finds these shirts, but I love it.
I love it. That's awesome. Well, best of luck to you, sir. Excited to get things underway. Welcome back and good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next up, he is a part-time streamer, full-time memer, connoisseur of chicken wings, which I can attest to. And please, everyone, let's bring on Mr. Chris Eldridge, back from episode 21. What's up, buddy?
Doing good, man. How are you?
Good. I didn't even realize it when I read it earlier. I was like, oh yeah, episode 21, like a couple weeks ago. No, that was a long time ago.
Yeah. I was there for like the halfway point of the show and now this part.
Yeah. Now at the, not the closing of the show, but closing of the season.
Right.
Or something. How have you been?
I'm great. Still working from home and, taking care of my son.
There you go. What
Yeah.
else do you need?
That's it.
I see you got the Aural Fixation shirt we sent you, so that's cool.
Yeah. I got the vaccination at the Aural Fixation office.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Stick it right in your ear.
Yeah. That's what these are for.
Yeah. Well, you stoked? Are you ready? You fired up?
Yeah. Ready to go.
All right, man. Well, thanks for spending your evening with us. Next, he is a self-described as a happy-go-lucky provider of energy. All right, let's welcome on Harrison Savage Hope. Hope, come on down, sir. Dun, 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 dun. What's up, man? How are you?
I'm muted. Hey, I'm great, man. I'm great.
Was that boxer like taking off?
Well, that was my gold. I was putting my Olympic gold on.
Oh, gotcha.
Taking down West today. That's why they invited me on. It's like, my bad.
All right. Well, gauntlet thrown. I got to ask you, what does Savage Hope mean?
Yeah. So obviously, my name's Harrison Hope. I got into gaming and streaming. I just actually had my 1-year anniversary, but as a gamer, sometimes I was described as being a savage, quite good for those who Don't know what that means. And so Savage Hope just felt natural, had a little ring off the tongue. It keeps a piece of my own while also adding on a mentality. So it's just a simple reminder. Anytime you're in my lobby that, you know.
Funny aside, Savage was the answer that won me the last game.
Oh, I'm aware. I studied you closely.
I've watched the game film.
Actually, I did the opposite of Wes. He studied. I actually purged myself of all music knowledge that I've known. So
I love it.
No promises.
So a lot of times, though, in gaming, are you very good, or you're like a dick and you take everyone out and it's no mercy? Which kind of
honestly, like I build my channel around sort of positivity. You know, I'm a happy-go-lucky guy. I love what I do. And I found early on into streaming, a lot of people really were looking for solace and had a lot of negativity, and especially through COVID and things, didn't really have a place to put it. So I created my channel where you're not going to really know any negativity on my side. I'm going to be your hype man. Anything you got going on, I got going on. We're all going to support each other. So when it comes to gaming, you know, if I'm doing really well, you know, I wear my emotions on my sleeve, so you'll be able to tell I'm enjoying myself, but I'm never one to like be teabagging in games or really do anything that's trying to tear others down.
Yeah, I do all that.
I love that.
Yeah, I leave that to Chris. I leave that to Chris.
Exactly. Well, I love that. Well, thank you for joining us, sir. Best of luck to you.
Glad
And
to be here.
last but
Thank
not
you.
least, returning all the way back from episode 6, he's the longtime bassist for the fantastic punk rock band Tsunami Bomb. It is Dominic Davi. What's up, man?
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for having me back.
Yeah,
Feel
man.
like I saw you into this season, kinda, and now I'm seeing you out of this season.
Yeah, you're the comfy little bookend. I love it.
I'm the guy you call when you don't know who else to call.
No.
I'm
No.
I'm just kidding.
Surely not. Dave, is that true? Or no? Okay. No, it's not true.
Ghostbusters.
So happy to be here.
Man, stoked to
So
have you.
few
So
people call.
you've got Tsunami Bomb putting out music. You've got the label still going. What's hot off the presses right now for you in your world?
Well, yeah, Tsunami Bomb's working on a new album, so I'm really excited about that. And I have a new band called Loud Graves. People can find it on Instagram at Loud Graves. They're working on we're working on our first recording. I'm still doing 3 Gigs podcast and Monster Candy podcast about horror movies. 3 Gigs, I talk to different musicians about their first show, their best show, and their worst show they've ever played.
Nice.
And Alternative Tentacles is busy as ever. This next year is going to be crazy, dealing with a lot of record industry stuff. I hope nobody's planning to record and put out an album this year, because pressing plants are taking a long time. So
yeah,
all sorts of crazy stuff going on because of everything. But yeah, I mean, it's still fun, and you know, but I've got a lot going on. Actually, now I'm tired just talking about it.
You're like, bring it up. I was in
bed.
game mode, and now I'm like back to work mode. Well, that's great. I'm glad you're busy. And I did, you know, not to get too inside baseball, but I was reading, kind of half read an article today about independent record stores. Although vinyl is selling better than ever, they're all suffering at the moment because they can't get it in. There's not enough to go around. So they're not being able to, you know, make the money that they potentially could. So
I know this is music trivia, and I mean, I guess this counts as music trivia, but right now, like, people have to understand, not only did the pandemic happen, and that has affected things the way it affected things. I mean, pressing plants are full of people, and some of those places have not been able to, there were times when they weren't able to work or had to work at reduced crews. But not only did that happen, but then there are only, to make a vinyl record, you have to cut a lacquer. And those lacquers are supplied from 2 companies up till last year. There were 2 companies, one in Los Angeles and one in Japan. Well, the one in Los Angeles burned down. So now pressing plants all over the world, no matter what label you're on, no matter what size label, all the lacquer in the world has to come from one place in Japan. That's it. And everybody's grabbing it. And then when you have vinyl increasing, you have major labels who are buying more. So independent record shops and independent labels everybody's trying to, because online orders went up, everybody's trying to get records done. And all of a sudden that went from like taking 12 to 14 weeks to now taking 6 to 8 to 10 months. I know a pressing plant that can't even, if you were to order today, you would not get a record until fall of next year.
Oh my god.
So I mean, it's
Wow.
just like there's some trivia about the industry that's affecting everybody. But then when a major like like Sony or Warner Brothers or Capitol, like any larger label comes in and orders 50,000 records as opposed to a smaller label who's ordering 1,000, 2,000, 5,000. Who's gonna?
Well, and now you have like stores like Target that are, selling vinyl.
Yeah, well, I'm sure I see alternative tentacles in Target all the time. But I mean,
All the time.
but that is actually driving it. You're right, because you see those Target exclusives. When Target, one of the deals you're making now is you're making color vinyl specifically for certain retailers, and it's like, so you have Target giving us an exclusive, and we'll buy more. It's weird.
So what you're saying is, I can give me convenience or give me debt on vinyl.
Well, that's put out by Manifesto Records now, so you'd have to ask them, because
Really?
Tentacles doesn't have Dead Kennedy stuff anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, I got a lot of trivia about that fight. But
oh my god, I want to hear that.
yeah, when I started playing
Old
music,
school
I never
head.
planned for this to be the thing that I would be able to talk about. There's like a couple things when you start doing music, you never think you're going to end up doing. Like, you never think you're going to know how to be a van mechanic. You don't think that your life is going to be surrounded by cardboard. And I didn't think that I would be able to comment on a trivia show about how long pressing plants take. So for anyone who's awake, hi, I'm Dominic.
Dominic, I have a question to riff off of that, if you don't mind. And you don't mind.
I don't.
So when Record Store Day has been rolling around during all of this stuff, and there are so many off splits that are like not like you're talking about colored or colored vinyl, picture vinyl, and all that stuff, and stuff that's only for like one day. But there's so much varied inventory that's being in demand for that one day on the labels end. How has that affected all of that?
It's tricky because that has made a traffic jam once to twice a year to try and get as many records possible. So if you're not participating in Record Day, and if you're not anything crazy interesting, like they no longer take 7 inches, for instance, like they don't want to unless they have to, unless you're, I mean, I'm sure they take a Motorhead 7-inch, or but they wouldn't, like, a label can't just go to Record Store Day anymore. They won't take it. So like, you have this glut of running on trying to find something interesting for Record Store Day, but it creates this 3-month traffic jam. And now that is extended to, I don't even know how that's affecting things, because that's throwing everything off. It creates such a traffic jam to make records right now. For Record Store Day, it was like that already. So now that it's been extended so long, now we're looking at a way worse problem industry-wide. So if you get pissed off because a record label's taking too long, or you don't know why a band hasn't released something in forever, or things are really weird and quiet, and you're like, what the hell? Like, it's crazy. And Record Store Day, like, I don't know, I'm sure you all know, like, record stores, there are some that love it, many hate it. A lot of labels feel kind of conflicted about it. It was intended to help everybody, but at the same time, now, like everything else, majors are pumping it full of, like, I mean, hey, you gotta love Taylor Swift, but her gold, silver, and bronze editions of her records are going to swarm it. So you're not going to really see anything by insert your favorite band you're thinking of right now. So It does affect things. And right now, I can't even answer how much that's going to affect things, because it used to be like, for the 2 or 3 months lead up to Record Store Day, don't even bother ordering a record, or don't plan on it coming in early. It's going to be behind all that stuff. Now, it's crazy.
Well, thank you for your very thorough answer. I really appreciate it. Thanks for letting me pause your show for a minute, Dusty, but I was really going to be burning on my brain.
I hope I showed I told everybody a little bit of trivia that nobody expected.
Absolutely. And so I think what I've gathered, Dom, from all of this is that instead of putting our past year's worth of work into making this show, to which is just a labor of love, we should have opened a lacquer plant.
Or a pressing plant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the money is. No, I mean, maybe, probably. Aural Fixation. You don't even have to change the name.
That's true. That's very true. All right.
Aural.
Chris just texted me, by the way, his internet dropped.
No, it didn't.
Oh, psych.
Dude,
look at that timing. Look at me
every
looking at
time
the
the
full
wind-
screen. I'm cut off.
Every time the wind changes direction, my internet drops. And with the storms going on right now, we'll see how long it lasts.
Yeah, it's a little wet and wild out here. All right, look. This is a trivia show, damn it. Let's get into it. Let the games begin. Fire flames. I'm going to miss the fire on my Zoom calls. Definitely. All right, here's how the game works. As a reminder to those of you playing and for those of you watching at home, we have our 4 contestants whom you have just met. All together, we're going to go through 5 rounds, 10 questions per round, increasing in scores and increasing in stakes. And at the end, we're just playing for bragging rights, unless you're Wes. Got a little bit more on your shoulders there, bud. No pressure, no pressure. All right, here we go. Let's get into round 1. Round 1 here, and always, is entitled Cold Hard Facts. General music trivia, 100 points for every correct answer, 50 subtracted for every swing and a miss. Here is question number 1. Just this past Wednesday, rock fans worldwide mourned the loss. Wes.
Dusty Hill.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, that's not the answer to the question.
Crap. Took a chance.
Let me reread the question here. Just this past Wednesday, rock fans worldwide. Chris.
ZZ Top.
Yeah.
I still feel good about it.
Who he played for, right? Although they could have taken a little turn and been a Slipknot question.
True.
That's true too.
So that's where I was going.
I'm glad y'all didn't go there.
Actually, we're going to ask the measurement of his beard at the time of death. Okay, number 2. After a 9-year hiatus, this pop rock group released Exodus in 2021, a full 25 years after their multi-platinum album, Bringing Down the House. Oh, sorry, Bringing Down the Horse. Look, same reaction. No one knows.
Yeah, 100 points for everybody because you.
I like
There's somebody at home going, screaming at their YouTube screen right now.
Yeah, there's people in the chat right now probably doing that. Bringing Down the Horse, 25 years after their last album, Exodus. Or vice versa, whatever. Anyway, hit him with the ding dong, Dave. The Wallflowers.
He was recently on Joe Rogan's podcast.
That One Headlight's a hell of a song.
Yeah,
it is actually a good
well.
song.
All right, here we go. Number 3, the 2021 single Driver's License broke Spotify's record, I cannot talk today, for most single day streams and made her the youngest artist to ever debut atop the Billboard Hot 100. The artists that
I know her face. Can I describe her face?
I don't think so. That
I just turned 40, so I don't know.
All right, ding dong him again, Dave. Olivia Rodrigo.
There it is. Yep.
Yep. You know,
She's from High School Musical, the musical.
I thought that, but I didn't think she was that young.
I was definitely
she was.
my
I didn't
one.
think she was the youngest. Like
That's
I
tough.
just, yeah, I thought she was older than that. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like there was younger people.
She has the most single day streams by a non-holiday song.
She's killing it. She's killing it.
Oh,
She was
yeah.
just at the White House or something.
Yeah. What was
That
trying
bonus
to
points?
get vaccinated, basically. All right, here we go. Number 4. Surely you guys will jump in here. This Nashville supergroup featuring members of Raconteurs and Queens of the Stone Age among Wes.
Them Crooked Vultures.
Incorrect.
Yeah, sorry. I should have listened.
They all debuted at the opening party of Third Man Records in 2009. Nashville supergroup featuring members of the Raconteurs and Queens of the Stone Age, among others. Dom.
Eagles of Death Metal.
Also incorrect.
I just went for it.
If we would have thrown Alison Mosshart in there, would that have helped?
Yeah.
No?
Yes. Shit.
For no points.
Yeah. Yes. Bah! No.
He's got it now.
I got it. It's on my mind.
Ding dong again, Dave. 3 in a row. If I was a pitcher, we'd be looking pretty good right now. Dead Weather.
That's the one. I mix all those guys up, man.
Dead Weather.
Not to be that
I was
guy, but shouldn't Wes have negative 100? Didn't he get the first question wrong also?
I'm literally going through Jack White's bands, going, which one? He had what was that called?
Yeah. Jack White he has his tentacles, no pun intended, in just about everything. Speaking of pressing plants,
he's locked down the color yellow. Okay, we locked down tentacles. I'm just saying.
Fair. We all have our thing. Okay, here we go. Number 5. The Buggles' Video Killed the Radio Star was the first video MTV ever aired in the US. But what Dire Straits song was the first to air on MTV Europe? Don.
I Want My MTV. Yeah.
Correct. Chris.
Money for Nothing.
Money for Nothing.
And Chicks for Free.
That's right. Chips for free. Yes.
They should have named it after the chorus.
You're not wrong. All right, here's number 6. In September of this year, fans of musician and conspiracy theorist Tom DeLonge will enjoy the first album in 7 years from this band, formed after Blink-182's hiatus. Dom, by a fraction of a hair.
Angels and Airwaves.
Angels and Airwaves, absolutely. Just had a video debut.
Time, damn.
All right, number 7.
Terrible.
What?
I mean, it was okay.
Was it?
The chorus sounded Blinkish. The verse sounded a little dull.
And it was kind of weird that they're like underneath it's kind of like dancey.
Yeah, I was like, you're trying to do too many things at once.
I think that's kind of always been their MO though.
Yeah, like 10 pounds of sand in a 5-pound bag, if I could say an old man saying.
That. All right, number 7. What pop diva and best-selling Canadian artist of all time received her second doctorate in music from Berklee College of Music this year? Dom.
I think I'm going to get this wrong, but Avril Lavigne?
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Incorrect. Hope. Mr.
Shot. Celine Dion.
Yes, absolutely. Double doctorate. Can't you just say you've made plenty of money with music? Like, why do you also have?
Yeah. And like her husband is like some super wealthy like music producer, right?
Well, spoiler alert, he's dead.
Well, then it's her money.
Well, way to bring the show down.
Yeah. Okay. Number 8. It was a sad thing. Bob Dylan finally scored his first number 1 on a pop chart in 2020 with Murder Most Foul, a 17-minute epic about the death of what political figure?
What? I'm sorry, man. I haven't picked up a Rolling Stone while waiting in line at the supermarket in a while, but I mean, I'm glad that you do. That's great.
I haven't been in the supermarket in a while.
You are aware that Bat Boy was spotted again, though.
I heard.
Hit him with the ding dong, Dave. Bob Dylan finally got his first number 1 on a pop chart last year with this 17-minute minute epic about the death of JFK.
It's gonna.
You almost there, Harrison?
Gonna double up on Wes, man. That's gonna be my random guess. But I'm pretty happy where I'm at right now. So I don't wanna...
All right. Yeah, you don't get cocky, right? Okay, 2 more in this round. What 90s era band reunited in January of 2021 for the inauguration of Joe Biden to play their hit "You Get What You Give," which was referenced in Biden's autobiography? Chris.
I thought he froze.
New Radicals.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hey, this is hard PG-13, mister. Watch it.
Yeah. We're almost to our limit of cuss words here. Number 10. In April 2005 in Houston, a concert featuring Gloria Estefan, Paulina Rubio, and others was held on the 10th anniversary of this Tejano singer's passing. Take a stab. Wes.
Selena.
Yeah. Right. Like, just throw Selena out there. You're right. Good job.
Same hometown as Dusty, by the way.
That's right. I've been to the statue many a times, taking plenty of pictures with her.
I saw her exhibit in the museum there, the children's museum there. She has like her own exhibit.
You like play with the toys that she had when she was little or something?
It's just like a smaller statue.
All right. All right. Here comes our next trivia question. While we recap the scores, if I can get to the doc here. Oh, good. It's not loaded. Oh, there he goes. All right. Chris on top with 300. Harrison with 100. Dominic negative 50. Wes sitting in a nice smooth 0, my man. No harm, no foul here. All right. Here comes your next in-chat trivia question. WJ, hit him with a good one. First to answer in under 10 seconds, you get a point. Whoever's on top at the end of this episode gets to join us. And Wes, speaking of, do you have another interesting trivia you'd like to share with us this evening?
Yeah, again, I did my research half an hour before.
Perfect.
But I heard this in a podcast recently that it was just interesting because it's a Jimi Hendrix fact, and it's about a concert that I have a DVD from, the Isle of Wight with the Blue Wild Angels. And it was like kind of a disaster. And you can kind of tell just from watching it how pissed off he was by the time they were done. But I never knew like a lot of what went into it, or at least like all of it. These are just like some bullet notes of things that I did not realize were going on to make it so bad. So one was basically, I don't know if Spinal Tap already knew about it, but they were getting a lot of bleed from walkie-talkies through his Marshalls, like through his amps. And I just thought that was really funny. And the podcast, I should say it's called Rock and Roll Archaeology. It's really good. But they did say like that it actually really worked for Machine Gun because you get like some kind of random like kind of radio calls during that song. It kind of adds to the atmosphere of it. Then the next one was Jimi Hendrix ripped his pants right before going on. I thought that was pretty funny. That guy, like that's something that happened with him. Look at his pants, though, they're very tight. Whenever you watch that performance, you could see how that could happen. Next, weather was bad, so the tuning was going all, I already knew that, but like tuning was just shit because it was really damp and dry. But this last one was pretty interesting. It was somebody I guess launched a flare gun into this big wooden setup that they had like over the actual stage and set it on fire. And that was like towards the end of it. So like by the end of this concert, it's kind of chaos and nobody like it was just really interesting to learn that that much went wrong with one of his last performances that was actually recorded.
That's crazy. I imagine that would be quite frazzling.
Yeah, man, the pants really would upset me, I think, more than anything.
I mean, yeah, maybe just wrap a hoodie around your waist or something. Well, thank you for sharing that. Love it. And let's get into round 2.
Was hoodies a thing? Hoodies in the 60s? I feel like it'd be like a poncho or something.
Yeah. I'll have to look that up. All right. Round 2 is entitled Jingle Jangle. Love them or hate them, commercial jingles from over the years live rent-free in our brains. Here are some that are burned into our collective memory. Hopefully. 200 points for every right answer, 100 subtracted for every incorrect answer this time. Here's number 1. This jingle for the candy product calls itself Fresh and Full of Life. But if you're short on time, you can just call it the Fresh Maker. Dom.
Mentos.
The
Fresh Maker.
Well done, sir. Well done. 200 points. Yeah, free advertising. If any of these companies would like to give us money, feel free. Number 2, this frozen product brags in its jingle that now you can have pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, and at supper time. Wes.
Bagel Bites.
Bagel Bites. Absolutely.
I love Bagel Bites.
They are delicious.
So good.
Like a perfect food.
We took a break to get a snack.
Yes, in about 45 minutes. Here we go. Number 3. What 2 onomatopoetic words, like onomatopoetic words, spoken instead of sung, precede the phrase, "Oh, what a relief it is," in the jingle for the popular antacid brand Alka-Seltzer?
Oh.
I think I know it, but I don't want to risk it.
Sound words. Chris? Do it. No? Nobody? All right.
Oh,
go for it.
I'll do it. Flip flop. Is that... Now it is onomatopoeia. I got that much going for me.
You're not wrong there, but so it's there's 2. So plop is one of them.
Yeah, I mean,
Harrison?
I just don't really understand the question, but it's like a plop and a fizz.
Yes.
Like
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. That's the has nothing to do with music.
Oh, I get it.
All right.
I didn't really understand the question.
I like how everybody's like, I'm young enough that I haven't needed that yet, so I haven't paid attention.
I remember eating bagel bites, but I never remember them once on TV. So.
I mean, he really teed it up.
You need the Alka-Seltzer after the bagel
Alka-Seltzer.
bites.
Guys, you need both these things.
All right, that was
I'm a Tums guy. I just turned 40.
Sorry, I'm a Tums man.
I just turned 40. That's my excuse.
I settle my stomach like a man now.
And I'm a Zantac kid.
All right, here we go. Number 4. The jingle for this popular grilled item is often sung by a child who says that being their product is what I truly wish to be. Why anyone would ever want to be Dom? Dom?
I heard that wrong. Because I if I were to answer how I thought I was going to answer, it sounds real dark and it just doesn't seem right. So I'm just
It is kind of dark.
It's in that coffin back there.
I'm just gonna back into the hedge right here because I really heard that wrong.
Fair enough, Wes.
I think it's Oscar Mayer Wiener.
Yep, absolutely. Dom, is that what you were gonna say?
You sing it?
No, I was actually thinking Toys R Us Kid, but then that screwed me up when the grilled item came in, and I was just like,
Like
that
the
takes
first
it
part.
into a whole different direction. And I went, oh wait, that's so
I love
wrong.
to spend my Sundays just grilling up some Toys R Us kids for the family.
Yeah, it just seemed like I was on another wavelength. And you know.
Hey, Wes, do you know the jingle? Do you know the song?
The song? Yeah.
For extra points.
Should have the
song.
Can I get extra points?
What?
I don't know if I want to do it now.
Verbal bets are binding. It counts.
I wish I were an Oscar Mayer Wiener. That is what I truly like to be. If I were an Oscar Mayer Wiener, everyone would be in love with me.
Clip it.
Nailed it.
Great. That was awesome.
Flip it.
That was awesome.
I like hot dogs.
Everyone would take a bite of it. That would be dark.
That's definitely
proud.
showing up.
I'm so proud.
That's my bro.
All right, number 5. Another jingle sung from a child's perspective. What diaper company paired a memorable melody with this phrase? Mommy, wow, I'm a big kid now. Wes.
Pampers?
Incorrect, sir.
Damn.
Chris.
Huggies pull-ups.
Huggies. Yes.
You didn't say the ding. How you not say the ding? I'm a big kid now. Ding.
Oh. Well, the
Thinking
onomatopoeia
about
last
grilling
time threw you
kids.
guys off, so I didn't want to.
I appreciate that. What a good host, everybody. Can we give it up for our host?
All right.
I'm still thinking about grilling kids, man. I'm just just
So it's not time for
Sorry I
musical
brought
trivia,
that
Tom.
up.
I feel so weird. This is really okay. It's
Imagine the size of the grill you'd have to do more than one. I mean, geez. Okay, number 6. Less of a jingle than
it's a
a
barbecue. Bring your kids.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Please continue with the game.
Well done. Well done.
It's eaten
Okay.
free.
Number
Is
6.
that how you want them? No problem.
Less of a jingle than a musical phrasing of the product name. This mint and cough drop maker prominently features a loud noise from an owl form. Wes.
Ricola.
Ricola.
Damn, I didn't even
Out
hear the
porn.
question. It was just, Dom he's in my head, man.
Well, I'm not the one
Babies.
talking about well done kids at the barbecue, man. I'm
You
saying-
are,
Yeah,
actually.
you
I think
are.
it's a team effort.
You're the only one.
Team effort, guys.
I mean,
Aural fixation or
I didn't picture how big the grill needed to be, but you will need Ricola and Alka-Seltzer when
I
you
was thinking
come over to the
blacktop
barbecue and eat Toys R Us Kids.
That is
Go on.
true. It's true. All right, number 7. Taking a more direct approach, the jingle for this insurance company aims to be memorable by simply singing half of its own name 4 times. Harrison.
nationwide.
Nationwide is on your side.
So the other half is insurance. Nationwide insurance.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm.
Big brain.
No, sorry, that's incorrect. There's two very similar questions next to each other. That is not the answer to that question.
Okay, I got the next one. Can I put this up
Down?
Farmers?
No.
Because that's like farmers insurance.
What is this game
actually
show? You just ripped my heart out.
4 times, half of the name 4 times. Wes, what are you doing there, buddy? Google.
I got to read my screen because I don't have the right view, I think. So I have to look real close to read the question.
He's like Googling. No, I'm reading the screen.
I'm not wrong, though.
What is it right now?
Is my answer wrong?
Celine Dion? Who is this?
Yes, Harrison.
I don't know
is wrong. There was another insurance-related question underneath the one that I just asked, and I looked at the wrong one. We'll swap that out. So one more time, the jingle for this insurance company aims to be memorable by simply singing half of its own name 4 times. I've got Wes and Chris able to answer still if you would like. If not,
Oh man, I know the jingle, but I don't know the name.
fair enough.
I know the sounds.
Harrison for no points. You know it now. Uh-oh.
Is it Liberty? Liberty? No, they don't sing it for.
Yes.
It is? Yeah.
I like how you pre-made the sad face. Just had it. Yes, it was Liberty Mutual.
Liberty. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dang it, man.
Liberty Mutual.
Since
Oh,
you
I
tore my heart
understand.
out, can I have half points? Is that cool? So I got the next one. So that's technically right.
You can get half a sandwich. We already changed the question, so
I didn't know there was gonna be sandwiches.
Dang, man. You know what it takes for me to answer a question here, okay? And for you to just look me in the eye and tell me I got it right.
you
So
were
then,
adequately fine. You're good.
Fair
Here we go.
use.
Sing the jingle for the popular 1980s home lighting technology that is activated by 2 simple hand motions. Wes.
Clap on, clap off. You got it. I don't know. Oh, shit. I thought that goes that good.
You didn't really stick that landing.
Rip his heart out.
The landing. I need the whole thing.
Yep.
Clap on, clap off. I don't know it. Shit.
Clap on, clap off, the clapper.
Yeah.
The clapper.
You got to get the name in there, man.
Yeah, I went in fully with all the confidence, but I got
Yeah,
I was like, bah, bah, bah.
Yeah, you were like clap on, clap off farts. Like, I mean.
Thankfully, 2 more in this round. Here we go. Finding an unlikely earworm with its opera-style jingle on a city bus, the financial services company J.G. Wentworth got what damn phone number stuck in our heads? Harrison.
JG Wentworth, 877 cash now.
Bam! You got it.
Nice.
Oh,
Answer.
That was gonna kill me. The amount of times I've seen that commercial, but not in like the last 3 years, I was gonna.
I'm like literally like, I have no idea what you're all talking about.
Yeah.
That was one I just
877 cash now. 877 cash now. I have a structured settlement and I need. Yeah, I don't actually know. I don't talk finances, you know.
Last
Just make
one.
them-
Last one, and we'll get back to the previously scheduled music trivia show. The jingle for this pet food company took a literal approach to its slogan by having singing cats literally ask for it by name. Wes.
Meow mix.
Meow mix. That was an all play on that one. Yes, Wes was first. You got it. Taking the lead there. Well
the
done,
jingle.
Harrison. You got something to add?
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Oh, guy, I like
really
I'm rooting
close,
for you.
right? Meow. You came really close to getting that.
You're not wrong, yeah. Wes on top, 600. Chris, 500. Harrison, 200. Dominic, 150. Look, pretty close. Points have been spread out across the game so far. Chris, do you have any interesting tidbits of trivia that you would like to share with us, sir?
Well, last time I was on here, I shared an anecdote, and I was about to do the same. But I think I'll go with the trivia fact that I had pulled up instead, which is, hang on, let me find it. Here it is. According to reports, British naval officers play Britney Spears songs to scare away Somali pirates off of Africa's eastern coast. Her songs "Oops, I Did It Again" and "Baby One More Time" are the songs which are used. The rationale of playing these songs is because supposedly Somali pirates have a strong dislike for Western culture and music, which makes Britney Spears a perfect fit to make the bandits move on as quickly as possible.
That is a fun fact.
Do you really want to board and loot a ship that bad if just music is going to steer you away?
That's a great question.
I mean,
it's not just music.
I call
Delicious. This is
shenanigans.
Britney Spears. Okay.
I call shenanigans. One, "Toxic" is a great song. Two,
Yes, it is amazing.
it's a great song no matter what. But two, in my town, Petaluma, California, where I grew up, when I grew up, the punk rock kids hung out in the middle of center town, and they they started pumping classical music to try and drive all the punks out, going like, "This will get them out of there. They won't hang out." And literally that day at school, I heard from people like, "Dude, do you hear they're playing classical music downtown? We should all go." And so the whole plaza filled with punks who just hung out, skater kids just hung out listening to Beethoven and Mozart and Chopin. It was great. I mean, and we all loved it. And I don't think that works ever. Unless it's Nickelback.
Actually,
have you ever tried to board a boat
low.
to Britney Spears? No?
Oh,
Well, then I don't want to hear it, Dom. Okay, it's terrible.
I feel like I just punched down.
what I like that I couldn't think of like a funny way to say it, but the little anecdote I was going to share is that I used to hang out with a former band member of Dom's. Every time he would tour with his band Nothington, I would always hang out with Jay anytime they would come to Austin.
Oh, I hate that guy.
I that's why I didn't want to say it. I know
I'm kidding.
Okay.
No, Jay's great. Jay's great.
Yeah, he's such a cool
Jay.
dude, and I really love Nothington. Like they're one of my favorites.
They shouldn't have broke up. That's
Yeah,
but he's really talented.
yeah, I like Jay a lot.
Well, Jay, hit subscribe and let's get to round 3. All right, round 3 is entitled Only Emojis. Let's test your emoji literacy by seeing if you can name bands using only emojis. No clues will be given, so you are on your own. I will give you an example. Josh, can we see the example for no points? Any guessers here?
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
There you go. Okay, we know
It's the only one.
Yeah, I raised my board. I didn't just shout it out. I was still playing by the rules.
It didn't count.
I didn't know that we
wanna
resorted
go?
to anarchy.
Whatever, you Britney Spears hater. I don't want to hear it.
Technically, he loves Britney Spears because he could
Leave her
still
alone,
board the
Chris.
ship.
That would be a good Somali pirate. Okay, here we go. 300 points for every right answer. 150 subtracted this time for every incorrect. Here is emoji number 1. Oh, come on. It's as simple as you think.
Yeah.
Hey, we're doing.
Cake, yes.
Damn it.
I forgot we're doing bands. I was trying to think of a song.
I was sitting there going like, I hate to say
Like,
it.
what kind of cake is that?
Candle in the wind, candle, birthday,
That one's my-
16
that
candles,
was a gimme.
three candles,
I had two chains
strawberries.
Cake.
Go overthink.
Yeah, you were disappointed in us as people. You were like, guys.
It's like it's literally cake, bro. Like,
Yeah, here's emoji, and it can be a combo of things, right? Like Earth, Wind, and Fire. So just keep that in mind.
Right.
Here's emoji number 2. It's real dumb, but smart. By the way, John Gentile, 1 has been pumping you up the entire game, and 2 said, this is why he's here, for your old war stories.
2.
Really? Nobody?
I don't think so, man.
leaning. I'll say it after, but
Chris.
Queens of the Stone Age.
That's
Which
good.
technically, I think Woolly Mammoth might have been Ice Age, but also
Yeah.
I call shenanigans on this one too.
I couldn't get past Ice Ice Baby for some reason. You know, that's just
I'm sitting there going like,
no sense.
Right.
Mastodon something?
That's why I kept thinking of Mastodon.
Josh would come on, but he's already doing the screen share. He did his research. He said, whatever that
Woolly
animal, what is that
mammoth?
animal, Josh?
I trust Josh.
Woolly mammoth.
Woolly mammoth is part of the Stone Age, according to Josh. We do our research here sometimes.
All right.
Rock.
Sometimes. Okay, here is emoji number 3. I almost wore this shirt tonight. Wes.
The Postal Service?
Postal Service is correct, sir. Well done. Well done. Yay, 300 points. All right, here is number 4.
Alone.
Wes.
Lamb of God?
Yeah.
Technically, that's a high five, not a prayer.
I was thinking Bauhaus, and I don't know why.
Bauhaus. Maybe.
Deep prayer for 5.
Right there. Okay, here we go. Number 5. Wes again.
Block Party?
Block Party. Back in the studio. Yeah, Block Party. Okay, here we go with number 6.
I got a joke.
Chris.
Nerd? N-E-R-D?
NERD.
Nice.
Oh, thank God.
Absolutely.
I was gonna say Weird Al Yankovic.
I was gonna say The Descendants.
Oh,
Those all should have been acceptable.
Yeah, all of them. All of those are great answers.
yeah. All right, here's number 7. Wes again.
Papa Roach?
Yeah.
Dr. Phil Roach?
That is 100% Dr. Phil Roach.
Yep. Lesser known.
My life into pieces.
What is that?
This is my last
I know the
resort.
songs. I don't know them. Yeah.
All right, here's number 8.
The young ones.
Harrison.
I don't even know there's a band, but Heatwave.
Heatwave.
Nice.
Very good. Very
Sounds
good.
like Block Party. Sounds like, all right, cool. Let's go.
Our thermometers are not really hot though.
Hey, man.
Listen,
You got a big brain.
you got to work with what you got. Number 9. Second part first and come back to it.
I got Parks and Rec on the mind.
I know, I keep thinking Rat Mouse.
Mouse Rat, buddy.
That's right.
Mouse.
No takers. 3, 2, 1. Hit him with that ding dong, Dave. This one would be Danger Mouse.
I was going
Okay.
Siren Mouse.
Yeah.
I like this. This is fun. This is fun.
All right. I'm
Segment.
glad to get your approval there. Here we go with number 10. Last one.
I can't see the
I don't know if this emoji means the same thing in our generation, but
How young are you?
It's very on the nose. I'm also going to turn my fan on while you think about it because it's hot in here. Wes.
Peaches and Herb?
Peaches and herb. Absolutely.
I couldn't get past ass.
Yeah.
Asses and Leaves?
I was like,
I just kept thinking of Sir Mix-a-Lot.
oh,
All right. Let's see where we netted out here. Oh,
Butts and Weeds?
I was ass weed. Ass weed.
we've got Wes pulling away a little bit, 2,100. Chris with 1,400. Harrison, a strong 500. You were worried there, bud. Well done.
Hey, I was never worried. No.
20 points left. Here comes our next in-chat trivia question for all the folks playing in the room. Good luck. Be the first to answer in under 10. And it's either John Burke or I don't think
This is chat.
we'll see how it goes. And while that's happening, Harrison, do you have any interesting tidbits of trivia stories from the road? Anything to share with us?
I do. Story from the road, actually. They're super short. Can I give two quick notions? Yeah, he gave an anecdote in it. I worked at Lakewood Amphitheater for an internship in college, which is in Atlanta. and Grateful Dead played with John Mayer, and that was the most 60-year-olds I've ever seen smoke weed at one time. So that's my first fact. Second fact was Chance the Rapper was 45 minutes late to his show because he brought his own basketball hoop and he was playing 21 backstage. Couldn't go on stage till he finished, which was, again, 45 minutes late for his show. So those are my 2 fun facts and stories from the road. Dude, so many. I got contact high taking beer from one side to the other side during Grateful Dead. My mom was there, so shout out my mom, I guess. But 60-plus-year-olds smoking the reefer, the devil's lettuce. It was crazy, man.
Is Mama Hope watching tonight?
I don't think she is. She just drove back from Florida, so
She'll have
probably
to
slip.
on the replay. Maybe she'll DVR it.
I'll send it. I mean, she'll probably watch it after. I'll send it too.
There you go.
I'm not doing so poorly. I'm on Wes's heels, so I got something to report about.
Watch out, Wes. All right, hit that subscribe, press that like, smash all those things, and let's get into round 4. Round 4 this week is entitled Balla to Blue Collar. In past episodes, we've told you about artists that went from nothing to something, but here's 10 questions about musicians making a graceful exit from the industry, or at least a side gig of theirs. 400 points for every right answer, 200 subtracted for every swing and a miss. Here's number 1. After suffering bankruptcy and the loss of his close friend Tupac Shakur, this pop rap pioneer traded in his parachute pants for a robe.
MC Hammer.
Yeah, man, I thought it was MC.
I was about to do MC too.
I didn't want to pull the trig, man. Wes is
Parachute. That's
that was the dumb giveaway. It's already there. Yeah.
All right, number 2. Went from having the first ever hip hop single to top the Billboard charts to flipping houses, hosting on the DIY network. Chris.
Vanilla Ice.
Absolutely. Mr. Rob Van Winkle. Mr. No Minds. Dun, 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 da, da, dun, dun. That guy.
He actually, not too long ago, maybe 10 years ago, played back when it was Gordo's in downtown San Marcos.
I believe it.
It's not your
his rap metal stuff. It was his rap metal stuff.
That must have been the rap metal era.
Yeah.
Hey, it's making a comeback. Limp Bizkit killed it at Lollapalooza. Apparently.
Dude, did you watch that? It was on Hulu.
Some of it, yeah,
that was awesome. I'd never been that excited in my living room. That was my first Limp Bizkit experience.
Ever in your living room?
No,
you spent so much time there. Sorry,
I live there pretty much. It's cool. It was electric. Fred Durst had his whole hair and everything. Like,
I think it's fascinating that after all these years, everybody's been completely deadened to Wes Borland that they would freak out over how Fred Durst looks, and nobody even commented on Wes Borland.
Okay, no, his volleyball shorts were the most notable thing about that entire get-up. But
he looked like an orc from the Lord of the Rings movie.
That's exactly what he looked like.
Yeah,
that's his thing. I don't know Wes Borland, but he mentioned his name like 4 times, so that's his shtick.
Yeah, well, he dresses weird and shreds on guitar.
Yeah,
hey, shreds indeed. That's for darn sure.
Yeah, he killed it.
A member of my band recently argued that Limp Bizkit is arguably a great band, and then everyone just got quiet and changed the subject.
I just remember that they had the guy from House of Pain was their DJ.
DJ Lethal?
Tyler Perry?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why couldn't that be a question?
I mean,
that's very
it might be. You don't know. Nationwide.
It won't be now.
Dom, a member of the band said arguably Limp Bizkit's a great band, and no one argued with them. So does that mean it's an undisputed fact?
Yeah, where do you stand?
Everyone just got quiet and just didn't want to address it and just moved on.
And that
for
guy's
those
no
of you that
part of the
have,
band.
as a newcomer to Limp Bizkit, is Limp Bizkit a good band? Because I rock and rolled during it, but that's Lollapalooza.
I knew every word to every song off of their first album when I was like 16, 25 years ago. So whatever that tells you.
They had a genuine moment and people got really into it, and their crowd was, got the way any huge band gets when it's like played at frats and
at a point in time where like misogyny and like white male shit is like real bad. So you have like a Woodstock and
right
then
now.
like Everybody's like swimming in shit and fighting each other.
So now you're gonna have, when you say I just saw him and I kind of liked it, you're gonna have a mixture of reactions. You're gonna have people going, yeah, man, Limp Bizkit, right? And then other people will be like,
yeah. And I mean, I had heard of Limp Bizkit, but I never seen them live. I never seen anything like that. I guess they're going on tour. So is this a comeback? Is this a comeback for them?
Don't call it.
Seems like a crisis.
Don't call
it a comeback. Been here for years.
That's why you do this.
But he said it's objectively a good band, and I just feel like the tone of the
I loved Fred Durst's way of manipulating his voice and going rah 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 metal to like some like higher pitch. Like it was like, damn, this is pretty. This is neat. You know? That's how I'll describe Limp Bizkit. Neat.
That's how I described the 2000s and a lot of the 90s.
I just think it's neat.
This is the most time anybody has ever spent talking about Limp Bizkit. Let's go to number 3. After a motorcycle accident led him to become an ostrich farmer, DJ Terminator X left which Hall of Fame rap group? Wes.
Public Enemy?
Public Enemy is correct, sir. Well done.
It's a movie, Wes. You silly goofy.
Number 4. After a 10 stint with this epic funk metal band, Jim Martin left his guitar and signature specs to become an award-winning pumpkin farmer in California.
What was the first part of the question?
Yeah.
After a 10-year stint in this epic funk metal band, Jim Martin left his guitar and signature specs to become an award-winning pumpkin farmer in California. Chris.
Okay, I don't think it's Parliament Funkadelic, but how come no one brought up the fact that Fred Durst was supposed to have a boxing match with the lead singer of Creed?
It's worth the points. I love it. I love this show so much. That was good.
I didn't know that.
Like, wasn't that a thing? He was supposed to fight the lead singer of Creed.
I mean,
I
might have imagined that, and if you did, I commend you.
Yeah. I miss the days when Kurt Loder would bring me the news, you know?
Truth. Very
good. Yeah.
I think
he was our Walter Cronkite.
I'm so sorry. I'm never gonna be invited back.
Hit him with the ding dong, Dave. Faith No More.
Okay.
I forgot the question.
And notice in
their heads.
The question was 10-year stint with this epic funk metal band.
Epic. See, I got hung up on funk. I was like,
the bass.
I just want it all. You know?
That bass that makes it fun.
Yeah.
All right, number 5. Former Bluebell member Cindy Birdsong replaced Florence Ballard in which group in 1967, leaving in 1976 to follow her childhood dream of being a nurse?
That's a lot of facts.
This took place in the 60s and 70s?
Yep. Her stint, Florence Ballard's stint in the group was 1967 to 76.
Oh, you guys were born.
Hey, fuck you, Harrison.
I respect that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Ding dong him again, Dave.
I just love hearing the sound. That's great.
Ding dong is twice for Harrison.
Thank you. How about one more?
The Supremes.
Oh,
Ballard.
That was good.
Oh, yeah, I should have got
Okay,
that
number
too.
6. During their
I'm
2013 hiatus, which Jonas brother appeared on The Real Housewives of New Jersey as a custom home contractor? Chris?
The only one I know is Nick.
That's the only one you need to know, my man. That's it.
Damn it.
All right, there we go.
we had a 50-50 chance after that.
Yeah,
Damn it.
There's
I
like
threw
Nick
away
and then
points
Buzz
to
and
ask
Michael
about-
Collins.
I
Nick,
threw
Joe,
away
and
points
Kevin.
to ask about Fred Durst and Creed, so
Gotta make up for it. Which is admirable enough as it is. All right, number 7. Because the release of her second single landed on 9/11/2001, Willa Ford's music career tanked, leading to a successful career in which decorative profession?
Say the name again. I don't
This is
see
the
a
most I've
question
ever
yet.
spent thinking about Willa Ford.
Wes.
Willa Ford.
Interior design.
That's it.
I was good.
Really? Did you guess that?
That was the only thing I knew.
It's
So
like
did-
that or real estate, you know?
Did the single release that morning? Is that what happened?
No, I have no idea.
Just
Oddly enough,
that is just the worst timing. That's
the song was called "Planes Crashing into Buildings." It was really unfortunate all the way around.
Just the.
Sorry, is that too soon?
You gotta write that on one of your coffins.
Maybe
That was
backtrack
so
to barbecuing
well-timed.
children.
That was such a great joke. You need to write that on one of your coffins.
That would
Iris.
that would implode her career. Okay, number 8. Now a hay farmer, Bill Berry, the drummer and founding member of this band, collapsed on stage from a brain aneurysm in 1995, prompting his exit from what band?
I guess that would be an exit. Jesus.
Indeed.
His implosion joke got totally stepped over, but that was awesome.
It was intentional. Thank you.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, Bill Berry drummed for this band for quite a while.
So, yeah. Wes?
No, I got nothing.
Hit it with the ding.
I keep thinking of Brent Berry, the basketball player.
That would be incorrect, sir. REM.
I know that.
Very drummed for REM.
I know that one.
Yeah.
They're like kind of like Limp Bizkit, right?
Exactly. Just they were on the tickets together all the time.
Michael Stipe and Fred Durst. I mean, they look like brothers.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought they were brothers.
This train is derailed.
All right.
Number 9. Alice Nutter left this group of British pop anarchists in 2006 to become a playwright and screenwriter. Dom.
Chumbawamba?
Yes, that is
I was gonna say that. I was gonna
I'm just
say
rooting
that.
for the team at this point.
Loud
You know?
and proud.
That was a great answer. Hey,
The Anarchists. I used to introduce my bands as Chumbawamba for the longest time as a joke.
Didn't they used to be members of Crass back in the
That
day?
was two very different.
Yeah. I'm
things you
still
had
hung up
before
on
then.
that whole Creed thing.
All right, last
think-
question in this round. Since 2001 and ongoing with her music career, she helps bring babies into the world as a doula, a doula. I can't read. Or as the now grown children call her, Badula.
Badula oblongata.
Yeah.
All right.
Looking for the artist's name, which she hasn't completely sidestepped out of music. She still does music. Badula.
Was that a hint? Is that a play on her name?
3,
I-
2, 1.
Let's
What?
turn the honk.
Paula Abdul.
Yeah, damn. I hope not.
Oh.
No,
No, Harrison?
Oh no, I'm biting my paper. Sorry.
No, that's a guess.
No, it's my sad face. It's my sad face. It's not my name.
Erica Badu.
Damn it, that's probably it.
Nice job.
Dude, I had it, but I couldn't believe Lauren Hill.
You were in
Lay it up,
pain
you
that entire
jerk.
question. I gave up and just watched you.
I had it, but I couldn't stop thinking of Lauren Hill.
I thought Paula just got drunk and was like, I'll try this.
I was like, they gotta call it or your head's gonna explode. Like,
Her and that cat are just delivering babies left and right.
I get that reference from the video. Yeah.
I'm also forever gonna say Dwala anytime I read
Dwala.
that word. Yeah.
Before we move on, Dominic, do you have any tidbits, anything you want to share with us, sir?
well, I mean, I was trying to think of whether to tell like a story or just share a quick thing. I mean, I could say Sid Vicious played drums for Susie Sue and the Banshees, which I had no idea during a 100 Club punk festival in London's Oxford Street, which I figured he was pretty useless, so that shocked the hell out of me.
Yeah.
But
I mean, speaking of great bass players, Sid Vicious.
yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell a story. One time I stayed at a certain member of a theatrical metal band that dresses like monsters from space. And we got to stay while I was on tour. We stayed at his house. I asked him what it was like to play under all of the armor. He said he hated every moment of it and it was awful. And then he proceeded to go to bed with his girlfriend and have sex as loud as possible while my entire band was in the living room and completely like screaming all night. and then looked at us with these weird smiles the next morning, like it was all this big show. Like that's what turned them on, is to have sex while we were in the living room. And yeah, I haven't seen it since.
That's Jacob Dylan.
On
right?
that note, I just recently introduced my 14-year-old son, who I think is watching the show, to Guar. So
yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Good luck with that.
And I regret telling that story now.
nah, it's nothing he's not hearing in high school.
That's fair.
Fair. Before we go into our final round, we have Wes on top still with 3,100 points. Chris, 2,400. Harrison and Dominic, super close. Dom just up at 550. Harrison, 500.
That's rude.
Race. It's a tight game. Hit that subscribe button, and let's get into our last round. Round 5, entitled Last. but
Songs
not
from
least.
2010.
What's that?
One of the songs from 2010, but I guess not. Sorry, go ahead. As
Not-
you were.
Not this time. Last but not least, we're going to identify the bands with only the members' last names as the clues. 500 points for every right answer, 250 subtracted for every incorrect answer, 5,000 points in this round. Literally anyone's game here. And as a reminder, only our final round will contain our 2 top contestants. So battle it out. Good luck. Here's question number 1, or list of last names number 1. Green, McVie, Nix, Buckingham, Dom.
That would be oh my god, Peter Green, Lindsey Buckingham, fuck. That would be what the hell? Why am I spacing? I can literally name the bands. I'm all nervous because I'm on
Subtract
the
him.
Put it's Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood fucking Mac. What the shit was that, guys?
We're all wanting you to get it.
Wow.
Yeah,
was
the
not-
hardest I've ever worked. Like literally, Peter Green, McVie, Nix. It's literally there.
I like
It's
leading with
there.
Green.
I could see it in the round 5, question 1. Fleetwood fucking Mac. Jesus.
Does he get that?
Yeah, you
Give
got
him
it.
that.
I recited everything about it. and
Yeah,
I got
you read the
there.
question again.
He's got blood.
Come on.
That's so hard. Come on.
Don't work against me, Hope. Don't work against me.
Hey, man, you're 50 points ahead of me before that one.
500 points there, Dom. Here is number 2. Wilson, Love, Wilson, and Wilson. Wes.
These boys.
Beach Boys is correct. 500 points. Number 3. Taylor, May, Deacon, Mercury. Wes again.
Green.
Queen. Absolutely. Here we go. Number 4. Wood, Richards, Watts, and Jagger. Wes.
Rolling Stones.
The Rolling Stones is correct.
A machine.
Number 5. Williams, Roland, and Knowles. Wes again.
Destiny's Child.
Yes, absolutely. This is pulling away here. But still plenty of points here. We're halfway through. So number 6. Shiflett, Mendel, Jaffe, Hawkins, Smear, and Grohl. Dom.
Foo Fighters.
My good friends. Foo Fighters. Yes, absolutely. Number 7. Stump, Troman, Wentz, and Hurley. Dom.
Fall Out Boy.
You guys ever play with Fall Out Boy?
We had the same booking agent for a while. We were supposed to. Yeah. It was supposed to happen, but it never quite did. And it was funny because when I first heard them, my booking agent played them for me, and I was like the very early stuff, and I was like, this just sounds like Less Than Jake with no horns. And they evolved. That's not a read. It's just like, but I bet I would if they were here, they would be like, yeah, kind of at first.
I never connected those dots. Wow.
Yeah, well, they were on the Vinny's old label that everybody launched because it came a farm for young bands. Paramore came from it. What's the label called? Don't ask trivia.
Not Kung Fu.
No, that was
Asian Man.
Fueled by Ramen.
Fueled by Ramen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fueled by Ramen. Yeah, they were kind of a farm for a major, and so that's why all those bands went up.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 3 more. Berryman, Champion, Martin, and Buckland.
Budge.
One of the biggest bands of the early 2000s, I would say.
I mean,
Berryman, Champion, Martin, and Buckland.
Oh, Wes, I know this one. I'm just giving it to you.
I'm gonna
man.
know
Come
this
on.
one. I
Three,
know I'm gonna know this one.
2, 1. Hit him with a ding dong. That would be Coldplay.
Shit, I didn't know.
You know, when I was the first time I was in Tsunami Bomb, the last tour I did was the old Tsunami Bomb. Before they pushed me out of the band, they were sitting in the bus just listening to Coldplay all the time. And then when they told me, the singer at the time and our tour manager and our guitarist told me that I just didn't get Coldplay and I didn't get the direction of the band. And so I have, that's triggering, but okay.
Was that the beginning? Was that like...
Could have gave a trigger warning.
That was the first telltale sign that things were shifting?
Yeah, after that, they're like, I think we're going in a different direction than you are. And I was like, I guess.
I need you to do
shifting away from Take the Reins.
Yeah, I could put some more reads into this, but I'm not going to because I'm a civilized gentleman.
There you go.
But they were listening to Coldplay in our bus for Warped Tour all the time. And I was like, I know these names and it's making me upset and I don't know why. And then you said Coldplay and I was like, that's why.
That's why.
When did you last play Warped Tour, Dom?
I played the last one that just happened, that final farewell show they did.
Because I worked it in 20.
I was at 2016.
17. It might have been 20. It was 2016. No,
yeah,
shit.
I was
worked
on
that
it in
show.
2016. Yeah, I was. We were in the Northwest, Oregon and Washington.
Okay, just kidding. Mine was in Atlanta.
Familiar?
Yeah.
Just kidding. I don't know what
people. I have no idea.
You guys ever heard of Limp Bizkit?
Tucker, Hale, Morrison, and Reed.
What were they?
Started? Oh, shit.
Dom.
The Doors.
Incorrect.
Shit!
Was Morrison throwing you for a loop there?
Yeah, I guess it did.
Yeah, that was my answer. So I'm just gonna put my sign back down.
Tucker.
You're welcome, Chris.
Morrison,
You're welcome.
Reed.
I took that bullet. Enjoy the final round.
Dave. The big one there was Reed, as in Lou Reed, Velvet Underground.
Ah, Velvet Underground.
Say it like
unless
you
it's
do,
the
Chris,
Beatles
whatever.
or
You're
Jonas.
Well, as soon as he said
I'm in the
Lou
positive.
Jonas would have been pretty good.
That's what I'm saying. I can't answer unless it's one of those two because I'm lingering in the positive right now. All right?
All right, here we go. Last one. Dinsmore, Krieger, and Zarek and Morrison. Wes.
The Doors. The Doors.
He's like, I
The
hate
Doors.
Yeah.
Nationwide. Yeah, that's awesome. That's great.
All right. That's it. Wes on top, 5,600. Chris, 2,400. Dominic, a run at the end there, 1,800. You almost did it. Harrison, nice and strong, man. 500.
I had a blast, man.
We're going to take our top into our final round together. Chris and Dom, don't leave, but we are going to ask you to turn your cameras off, turn your mics off, and watch as the rest of the magic unfolds.
On the cone of shame.
What I mean, did I make the final?
Sadly, not.
Oh, no.
Chris,
you said Chris and Dom.
Yeah, he said Chris and Dom. So I was like,
Get out of here, Chris. Let's go.
Yeah, I was like, all right,
That's
I'll
awesome.
turn off my cam. Whatever.
They're letting Wes and Harrison go head to head. You know, it's the rivalry everybody wants.
Chris was texting me during that time, going, "It's the Doors. Tell him it's the Doors."
I did.
And while we're figuring that out, you guys are going to get your last in-chat trivia question. Be the first to answer in under 10 seconds, and
Leading? I don't.
see what happens. Good luck, John, Ben, Dominic, John Burke's in the room still. Yeah, guys, how you feeling? You ready to do this?
It doesn't matter until the very end, so you're still nervous.
I mean, second place is what happened last time I was on the show, so I'm just holding the standard at this point.
But hey, man, second place is nothing to snuff at.
Hey, some stiff competition tonight.
Absolutely. You should be proud. All right. our final round this week is entitled Listomania. So you need a piece of paper, something to write on. All right, here's how it's going to work. You're going to write down as many answers as you can. We're going to give you credit for all of your right answers. You'll not be penalized for wrong. They just don't add to your total. You'll only have 30 seconds, so choose carefully. Dave, throw 30 seconds on the clock here. 1,000 points for every single correct answer. So, Chris, you need a few, but it's not doable. All right.
No, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Exactly. So I will point out, because one time I did it and it hosed a contestant, and I've always felt bad ever since. You must write it down. You can't do like shorthand or anything weird. You gotta, even if it's, an acronym or something, like I need to see it all written down. It can't be in your head. And so here we go. Here's your prompt. In 30 seconds, list bands or artists with numbers in their names. 30 seconds, go. Bands or artists, numbers in their name. All right, throw your pins across the room. Put a cap on first.
Wait, do they have to be numerical in the title, or could it just be like spell out the number?
Let's see.
Okay.
So, like, you mean there's a number in the name, but you just did the number?
Yeah.
That's
and
fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go with who do you want to go first? Chris, do you want to go first? Or do you want Wes to go first?
I'll go first. The first two I wrote down were Fred Durst and the guy from Creed, and then I wrote down Code 7, Seven Dust, and Nikki Sixx.
All
Nikki
correct.
Sixx.
But you look at the total here, Chris. You're 200 points shy of meeting Wes before he starts. So regardless of how well or not he does.
Right.
I forgot what numbers were. And in fact, I had a 311, Three Doors Down, 21 Pilots, the 1973. Isn't that a band nowadays? I don't really know.
75. So that one.
75. Okay. And All for One.
All for one. Oh, man.
Oh, I remember
that.
Yeah. Yeah. The 90s R&B stuff. Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Wes. You did it.
All right.
One more,
Thanks.
you get to be in the final.
Yeah.
That's the part where you're like, woohoo!
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. I'm gonna.
He cheated.
I did.
Dominic and Harrison come back on. Chris, love getting to see you. Harrison, Dominic, well done. Yeah, do you, Dom and Harrison, do you have any that they missed? Artists with names and numbers in their title?
I was honestly thinking about barbecuing Toys R Us kids during that whole thing. Really just...
In the chat, we've got MC5, Blink-182, Eve
303. 303 was
Volts
one.
5, One Direction, Six Underground, Electric Six, Tech 9.
Tech 9.
Tech 9.
Putting a number by your name is a real easy way to make a
Eiffel
word
65.
That's what I was thinking. I got hung up on that. Like, I was like, what is that? Eiffel, what numbers are those
What
after?
was Death from Above, 1979?
Yep.
Right? That was band, yeah.
So.
My boys, Crash 81, Houston punk rock band from late 90s.
30-foot fall.
30-foot fall, 10-foot pole.
Tsunami
30
Bomb
seconds
19.
to Mars.
I just did that right now.
All right.
Listen, guys, we have a number in our name now.
That's right. Well, congrats, Wes.
Thank you.
I got one for you punkers. I got one. Dom, Screw 32.
Screw 32. East
Yeah,
Bay, punk
that's
rock.
a
There you
throwback.
go.
That's some
I
good
only
shit from back in
screwed
the day.
21 and
For John Burt
26.
in the chat, front 242.
Ah, that's a good one.
Yeah. And John's going to be on the show officially. He is our in-chat winner. We've been playing this forever. So, John, congratulations. Everybody, thank you so much for
following up my performance, John.
Harrison, you're welcome back anytime, man. You guys all have
love you guys.
Thank you for watching at home. We'll see you next week. 2 more shows to go. Bye.